Everyone thinks that space is silent, but space isn't quiet at all. Sound waves need air, yes. But space has its own language, radio and plasma waves. Satellites capture these invisible waves and turn them into sounds we can hear. And that's when the truth is revealed. Stars whisper, planets hum, galaxies shout. And now, you too will hear those eerie sounds. Subscribe now. Did you know? These vibrations generated by black holes are millions of times lower in frequency than the human ear can hear. It's truly a melody of space. And this is just the beginning of what you will hear. Because we are about to encounter much stranger, much more frightening sounds. Pulsars, or spinning neutron stars, send regular pulses of energy into space. When these signals are translated into sound, we hear rhythmic ticking like a rapidly beating heart. PSRB 1937 plus 21. That's over 600 rotations per second. Now I'll play you a pulsar that beats even faster. The protective magnetic field that surrounds the Earth produces melodic vibrations when it interacts with particles from the Sun. Let's listen to the sound of that horrible giant lava from the Sun hitting the Earth's magnetic field. Jupiter's magnetic field is 20,000 times more powerful than Earth's. This field traps particles in space and creates ghostly howling and whistling sounds. So, does the Big Bang have sound? Yes. In the early moments of the universe, when space was not empty, sound waves could indeed move. Scientists have converted fluctuations in the cosmic microwave background radiation from that time into sound. So today we can hear the echo of the Big Bang 13.8 billion years ago. Saturn's massive rings produce vibrations as the ice and rock fragments inside collide with each other. These sounds create a mysterious ambiance around Saturn. In addition, the sound of lightning on Saturn is 10,000 times more powerful than on Earth. Look at those laser sounds coming from Jupiter. Supernova 1987A, which exploded in 1987, was the brightest supernova explosion ever seen with the naked eye. But what if this explosion had sound? NASA used data from this supernova and turned it into sound, using a technique called sonification. So we can now hear this gigantic explosion in the universe. Light waves, elemental densities, and energy levels in the data were translated into specific sound frequencies. The result? Music like the silent scream of space. As the two black holes approach each other, they begin to bend the fabric of space-time. This spiral journey, lasting millions of years, eventually culminates in a collision. The gravitational waves generated during this collision spread through the universe at the speed of light. When scientists detect these waves with special detectors and translate them into sound, that's what we hear. Did you know? In 2015, for the first time, this signal from the collision of two black holes was recorded at the LIGO Observatory. It was the first direct evidence of gravitational waves predicted by Einstein 100 years ago. When the sound of the sun is tuned to the human ear, it turns into a deep, echoing, and undulating hum. Did you know? NASA recorded and analyzed millions of different vibrations of the sun. This data allowed us to hear the inner structure of the sun. Voyager 1, humanity's first vehicle to reach interstellar space, recorded plasma waves in the regions it passed through. When these waves are translated into sound, we hear a deep space hum. And Voyager 1 is still on its way. What do you think was the most impressive sound in space? Leave it in the comments. Maybe the universe is not as quiet as you thought. For more of this kind of information, don't forget to subscribe and like our channel, and let's meet in the comments.